Hey, what's going on, guys? The Trickshotters here, and today what I have for you guys is yet another Advanced Warfare video. This time what you guys are watching is a solo BAL double DNA on the map Comeback. Nothing too special, just some solo 6v6 Dom, but hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay in the background. Now, what I want to talk about today is something that's been kind of happening recently in the trickshotting / sniping community, and it also has to do with pub stompers as well, and basically it has to do with reverse boost banning. So if you guys didn't know, people's accounts are getting banned now for reverse boosting, but the problem with that is the way they're doing it isn't exactly perfect. It's pretty smart in my opinion. I think they did a really good job of like kind of figuring a way out around skill-based matchmaking or around reverse boosting without removing skill-based matchmaking completely. But it still kind of has its flaws, so that's what I'm going to talk about today. So, if you guys didn't know, they did, implement this patch or whatever, where basically if you kill yourself around 20 to 30-ish times in a game, you get kicked from the game. And I mentioned that in another video a couple of days ago. So, the problem with that, though, is that, yes, it works for people who are reverse boosting and that kind of thing, but one thing that it's come up with, actually, is Trickshotters. And those Trickshotters being, people who, like, they play free-for-all or whatever, and they go for suicide shots, basically, once they get to last. I mean, you guys know, I trickshotted a little bit in Black Ops 2, plan on doing it later in Advanced Warfare probably as well. Should be a lot of fun, but basically, these guys are going for suicide shots, and, they get a lead, and then they go for 20 or so attempts of suicides, and then they get kicked. And basically, if they keep getting kicked enough times, they get banned for reverse boosting, even though that's not what they're doing. Now, I've heard that, a lot of the Trickshotters have, like, tweeted, and even some snipers have been getting banned for, like, no reason. They've tweeted, Michael Condrey and all these other people, and it's like, and then they say, hey, I'm a Trickshotter, and I'm going for suicide shots, and I'm getting kicked from games, like, are you going to fix this? And basically, all they said is, like, the first ban is 24 hours, the next one's a week. And so, it's kind of like, do they not care, or, is it not a big enough issue for them to kind of want to deal with? That they, want to find a better way kind of to deal with reverse boosting. I think that's what it is, but it's almost like they're discriminating against this sort of playstyle, which is a little bit funny and kind of not a good idea, but I don't think, trickshotting, like, specifically going for suicide trick shots is a big enough part of the game that it would kind of ruin it if they let this go on. So I really don't think they're going to fix it anytime soon. Actually, my main account got banned, even though I haven't played it in, weeks or so, and, like, that account was mostly legitimate. I did reverse boost a little bit on that account, as you guys know, but for the most part, I mean, it was fine, and, that was the account that got banned, and it was kind of like, okay, and this is happening to everybody. They have, like, these, if you guys know, they have these modded accounts, basically, where people like selling modded accounts with like a whole bunch of deaths so that you don't have to reverse boost, and now since you can't, that's kind of the only way to like get low stats essentially. So those accounts aren't getting banned, but the main accounts of people who have those accounts are, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of funny, and it's good that Sledgehammer is taking steps towards fixing this whole thing of skill-based matchmaking. As much as we kind of say, oh, skill-based matchmaking sucks and it, ruins the game and whatever, it honestly, like, for pub stompers, as soon as we, started doing this whole kind of, like, level 1 or, like, lowering stats thing, it probably made getting gameplays easier for people. So I don't know how fair it is for us to kind of, rail on skill-based matchmaking and all that when I'll admit that, and, if you ask anyone, they'll admit too that they, pub stompers abuse reverse boosting. I mean, without, skill-based matchmaking in the game, it's not that they wouldn't be able to, it's just the only thing that it really changes is how often you get into those lobbies where you're going to do really good. And is that a huge issue? I don't think so, it just basically reduces the playtime. So, like, think about it this way. If you guys are watching on YouTube, let's say I played, 10 hours and get, like, 5 gameplays, like 5 doubles and a triple or something like that. It took me 10 hours, I was grinding, I was spending all that time, but a lot of that, the majority of that time, and pub stompers will agree with me when I say this, is that you're just kind of searching for a good lobby, A lot of the times you go into games and, like, you might get killed off a street because there's, 1 or 2 tryhards in the lobby. You're just not going to get a double or a triple or, anything like that if there are those 1, 2, maybe even 3 tryhards in that lobby. You just got to keep going and going until you get a lobby where they don't exist, basically. And that's all skill-based, that's all reverse boosting skill-based matchmaking really does, is let you get into those lobbies a lot faster, a lot easier, so those gameplays I got in 10 hours maybe only take me, 5 hours, 3 hours, whatever it might be. So, you know, I don't know what to say about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys have actually gotten accounts banned, whether, you know, fairly or unfairly. It'd be interesting to see. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like if you did. Bow, double DNA bomb on comeback. My name is Trickshotters, and I'm out. Peace.